Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. I know, last minute decision to do this. I'm going to put the link up because I know who's going to be one of the first ones in here. Oops, that helps if I do that. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. It's kind of a rough day for me at work. Oh. Because I know it's going to take a couple of minutes for everybody to get in here. Of course, there she is.
Yeah, it didn't take long. I was actually watching on my phone for your notification to show up.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, is Mike Hodge going to be the first one?
No, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Thank you for getting in here. I know. Yeah, it was like one of those last minute decisions to go live. So how you doing tonight, Tom?
There's Mike. Hi.
Yep. There's Mike. Slow as usual. How you doing, Mike?
I'll take Mike, a slow Mike, over some of the others that I've had to deal with. So.
Yep, I know. Oh. Yeah, Tom, I know that feeling. It's been one of those days for me. And matter of fact, I got home from work and it was a little bit after 7, and it was a live stream I always watch on Tuesdays at 7:30. And what was it, about 8:20? I'm starting to doze off watching it. Hello, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Thank you for showing up. Well, Mike, you haven't been showing up, being the first one getting in on the chat. Must be old age for you.
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Did you get that email I sent you about the wheel on that Challenger? It's Texas Biker Radio. Keep up with all the news that's going on with the biker community here in Texas.
Good, Mason. Good.
Good. Yeah. What happened was, you've got, when you put those tires together like that, you got the inner drum piece and you got the outer piece for the chrome, whatever, for the wheel. And when you put those two together or glue them with the tire, yeah, that's what came apart. I'm glad you got it fixed. And I'm glad me telling you and everything, I'm glad that helped. But yeah, like I said, today was one of those. It was one of those clusterclucks of a day.
I've never heard it put like that. I've got to go on here, so I've got to drop down.
Well, I was being like zilch.
Well, okay, I'll take zilch wording over what you actually want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, either that, Mason, or they just didn't put enough on there. On something like that, yeah, you could have either used super glue, but on models and everything, model glue works just as good. It's one of the best things to do because that's what it's designed for. Yep, like Tom says, hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah, I didn't even do that, and you're the boyfriend.
Slap, slap, slap.
Gotcha.
Like um, damn, yeah, my brain is not thinking correctly right now. Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars. I wooed. Yeah. Mason, Miss Crystal and I, we've been kind of trying to get some R&R after last week going to the bike rally.
Yeah, I actually got sunburnt.
And so did I. And I mean, I got burnt because when we were out there, my watch, which is supposed to be waterproof, it decided to give it all up. So threw it away, and coming home and everything, okay, I already went and got me another one, but that whole area, it is pink.
I was gray, now I'm black.
Yep. Well, I basically went out and got the same thing at Walmart. They're less than $10.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. So, yeah, so like I said, if it gets screwed up, hey, I'm not out a lot of money because all that paint and everything gets on there. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to get me another one. I don't know if I pulled that cover off. What am I going to do?
Not.
Oh, this one I don't think actually has one on it. Because usually they got that little plastic thing that goes on there. Oh, good. I'm glad Brandon was able to help you, Blake. Don't know what it was, but I'm glad he helped you.
Okay.
And Mason, I can't believe they actually still make a record player. Mike, you do that all the time.
Mike, I'm so glad that you don't have to unsub me, because I don't do anything. You've threatened everybody but me for unsubbing. Ha!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I hit 105. It's like, wow, I can't believe that.
Yep. And as soon as I can get down there, do the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to do that. Yeah.
I'm sure Chris will be more than happy to help.
Probably.
He gets to throw ice water at you.
You get to record it. Yeah.
Oh, better yet, Danny. Daughter.
So what? Get Chris on one side, Danny on the other, and have the camera set up where you hit me with the water and they're holding me? Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
Or I just stand there. And ooh.
Mason, my record collection that I've got, it all started back in the late 70s all the way up till the 90s. So that's the record collection I've got. And actually, no, it went on into the 2000s. But it was stuff I was buying off of eBay.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. Thank you for getting here. Appreciate it.
You want to come up?
Yeah, you want to pop in? Need to put the link in there for you?
He told you it's 20 by 20, sweetie. And it's the heating and cooling is Mother Nature.
Yeah. The air conditioning works real good in the wintertime, and heat works real good in the summer. I'm working on that, though. But no, like I said, Mason, most of the records that I've got, they're all from mostly back in the 70s or 80s. Um, and we're talking, of course, I told Crystal about it, but number one group for me is Kiss. And I've got some of their albums that go back to 74.
Before I was born.
Yeah. So,
cool,
yeah.
Sandy. Cool, Sandy. Get as much rest as you're able to, and we'll see you on the weekend, if not before.
Yep. Yeah, I know, Sandy, because I got to be at work at 8 o'clock myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I literally am going to have 8 to 10, 10:15 to 11:15, 11:30 to 2:30, 3 to 5.
I'm working on that, Sandy. I don't know. I am trying to work out to where to be on tomorrow. Trying to do it a little bit early. I'm still in talks with somebody right now about that. Haven't heard anything yet.
Yay, row 3 done.
Yeah. No mic. Definitely no disco. Not unless you want to call stuff like Judas Priest, Kiss, Motley Crue, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin. I've got some girls. I got not Girl School. Rock Goddess.
Okay. Okay. I know what you're talking. Are you getting on in the morning, Sandy? Is that what you're talking about? Or tomorrow night?
No.
No, Mike. No.
Oh no. Yep. Oh yeah, I do have some ZZ Top. Yeah. Matter of fact, I've got some of their. I found some of their early albums. I wound up picking up.
All right. Thanks, Sandy.
Yep.
Mike, the disco suit was wrong on everybody, even Elvis at his prime. That was just wrong.
Now I'd wear one of his jumpsuits.
With the cape or without?
I go both ways on that. Probably more with the cape.
Ooh. Yeah, I get off at 5 and then I've got to go do a bunch of running around, so.
Right. For me, I'd be lucky if I can get off probably 6:30, depending upon how things go tomorrow. Because that's one thing with my job. I do not have
Wayne!
Hey, Wayne.
Mason, I couldn't tell you.
Hi, Brandon. We'll put the disco suit on you, and I get I'll get a brass pole and everything put in here with the ball and everything. Have you come over?
And I'll make sure and lock myself in the room so I don't have to see it. Bye, Sandy. You have a good night.
Right. Yeah, you have a good night, Sandy. Take it easy. I don't know if I'd do the baby blue one, but more the white one.
No.
Now I tell you one thing. Like what Crystal and I saw at the rally. We seen this guy. I mean, I kid you not. This guy was riding around on a little mini bike. Okay, that thing had to be. It wasn't even 2 foot tall at the top of the handlebars. And he's riding around and he's got the leather and everything on, like Evel Knievel. Hey, I've been to Graceland, Brandon. I'm wanting to go back.
They ain't gonna let anybody in.
They're still doing tours and everything right now.
Huh.
I definitely want to go and check out the new museums that they've got. Or to beforehand, when I went, you had like three different museums that were right across the road that you could go into. One was a car, I know it had the airplane, and there was a third one. I don't remember what it was, but I know one of them had a little barbecue place inside of it, and it actually had a Graceland post office where you could send a postcard with the Graceland stamp and everything on it. But what they've done is they bulldozed all that down except for the airplanes. That's the only one they didn't touch. But they built a brand new museum and everything because like where the cars and everything were, they had them up on the pedestals and everything, and you could only see them from like one side. Now they've got more of the vehicles out, and you can actually walk all the way around them. And they're actually bringing out more of the different ones that were never put on display. No, I never got into getting those gas station pumps. Besides, if I did, I have no idea where I'd be putting them because I'm kind of limited on places I can actually have stuff here in the city.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, yeah, talking about the BGs, yeah. Okay, I hate to say this, but I'm going to admit to one of the first concerts I ever got a chance to go to. And it was one I had no choice on. Back in Houston, there was a group that was doing a world tour. And mind you, this was probably 75, 76, something like that. And at the time, they were only doing one concert in Texas, and they were doing it in the Astrodome.
Lorna!
Hey, Lorna.
Girl is way too, I don't know if I want to say late or early for you because the time difference is like 6 hours.
Where's she at?
She's in England.
Oh, she's over in jolly England across the pond.
Yeah, I just forgot exactly which part.
Oh, cheerio. But no, I had some friends of the family. They really wanted to go see him. It's like my parents said, okay, y'all come down, we'll get tickets.
Oh,
and that's exactly
4
what happened.
a.m., sweetie.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's almost 10 here, so she's 4 hours ahead of us.
That's probably almost six hours.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. But no, friends of the family, they she's southwest of the UK. So what country then, Lorna? Like I said, friends and family, they came down because they lived actually up here in Ennis, which is my mom's hometown. And they had tickets, and the band, it was Donnie and Marie Osmond. And yes, he was wearing his purple socks.
Oof.
I still remember that because where our tickets were was right over where they came out from the dressing room.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Now, I did see someone else. He wasn't in.
Sweet.
Ooh. Glastonbury.
Tom, I wish I could have gone to that one, but that was before my time. Love Charlie Daniels.
Yep. I like the unedited version of Double Went Down to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always hear the edited version or censored, but it's very rare you ever hear the unedited.
Mason, the Mini Coopers originated in England, honey.
Yep.
Josh Turner and Eddie Raven. Woo.
Ooh. He was an not really an ex-singer, but he was a performer, did concerts and everything. Then he got into preaching. Well, he decided he was going to be doing one of his revivals in Alvin, Texas. Man, that's exactly how he said it. I'm glad to be here in Alvin, Texas.
Warrant, Johnny Lee, and Whiskey Myers.
Damn.
I feel bad. I've only ever been to one concert that outside of school functions.
Yeah. Not me. I've been to multiple concerts. I've been to more concerts than what I've got fingers. And maybe even toes. But now, like I said, wasn't going to that little revival and everything. Now, he did do some singing because he played the piano. That's what he's been known for. But it was Little Richard.
Oh, yeah.
The Ring of Fire by the Men in Black. Yep.
Sunday Morning Coming Down.
Yep. Let's see, I've seen Kiss several times. Motley Crue.
You would go across country for Kiss.
It depends upon right now. They can kiss my you-know-what right now. Because the way things are, the last two times they came in a concert here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I wasn't even interested in going and seeing them. Normally, I'd be Johnny on the spot buying a ticket. The last couple of times they came through, it's like, not interested.
What was going on?
The fact is that they're going around in the makeup and everything. You've got Eric Singer as the Catman. I'm going, no. That's disrespecting Peter Criss. And then you've got Tommy Thayer as the Spaceman. I'm going, that's not Ace Frehley. Okay, if you want to have them up on stage playing drums, playing lead guitar and everything, you get them in their own frickin' makeup style. You do not have them as
copycats.
Right. Because Ace Frehley was a spaceman and Peter Criss was a Catman. Plain and simple. Okay. When Peter left, they got Eric Carr. Okay. They didn't put him in the cat. He was a fox. When Ace left, they brought in Vinnie Vincent. They didn't have him a spaceman. He was the Egyptian Ankh. Totally made up his own makeup.
Okay.
And everything.
Tom said he's seen U2 9 times. I do like U2.
I know, I like you too.
Haha. I love you. I like you too.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference, honey.
Yeah, I know. But I know second time I saw Motley was when they opened up for Ozzy on Bark to the Moon tour. I have had a chance to see Pantera when they were the original lineup. Yeah, and that's where I got those 2 albums from. Projects in the Jungle and I Am the Night, which was 2 of their albums they put out on their own label and autographed by all 4 original members. I've seen Wasp a couple of times. Of course, I have seen Alabama. I've seen Randy Travis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah.
you're talking ones that I know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do like, I do like heavy metal and everything, but yeah, I do like country, and I do like Elvis.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I grew up with Patsy Cline, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson,
Yep.
Hank Sr., Hank Jr. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, me, I can go back to Buddy Holly.
I think I heard one or two songs of his.
I've seen the movie, and I've even got a copy of it on DVD.
Yeah, I'm looking at two cratefuls of DVDs here.
Yeah. I've seen Cinderella in concert.
Ooh.
Of course, Sammy Hagar on the VOA tour.
Yeah.
With, I'm trying to remember the band that opened up for him on that, too.
Oh, man, Lorna. I'm glad you like country, and I'm sorry that festival got canceled. I know that was a good big thing.
Who else have I seen? Oh, I've seen Twisted Sister a couple of times. Like I said, Judas Priest, I've seen them. Of course, Van Halen.
Garth Brooks.
No, well, yes, I've seen Garth Brooks, but it wasn't him in concert. It was, what's her name?
Trisha,
yeah. When Trisha went out on tour with him back in, 2000? 2001, something like that.
Something like that.
She was being sponsored by Discover Card. The only way you get tickets was you had to have a Discover Card. Well, I didn't have one at the time, but I do now. But my mom had one, so I was like, we went out to the Kmart. Yeah. That's where you had to go to get tickets. And the only way to get them was you had to show a Discover Card. Well, Trisha happened to be out there signing autographs. Well, the day of the concert happened to have been on my birthday. So anyway, she was doing her little concert and everything, and she actually brought Garth Brooks out for about 3 or 4 songs at the end.
Yep. Yes, Tom. Yeah. He's an Okie from Yukon, Oklahoma, which is about, from where I'm at to city limits is about 30 miles. And
yeah, Head East is a good band. I don't have any Iron Maiden. There's very few songs Iron Maiden I like. Quiet Riot. I've seen them in concert. Yeah. There was a band out of Japan. They had like 1 or 2 English albums, and they were a heavy metal band. A couple of good songs that were being on YouTube. As I say, more on television from back in the 80s. I don't remember the name. I actually got a chance to see them. I've seen King Cobra, which was the band that Carmine Apiece, who was a drummer for Ozzy, he started his own band. Trying to think of who else I've seen in concert. But they've all been great shows. I do know that when I saw Randy Travis in concert, this is over at, I don't know what you call it now, but it used to be known as Starplex, and it became Smirnoff Pavilion. But it's a big amphitheater over at the State Fair grounds. But anyways, he came out on stage. Of course, everybody's going, "Oh yeah, the concert's fixing to start." Anyways, he said he's got a little local girl, 13 years old. She's starting to make the scenes and everything, and she's going to come out and play for you. Please give a warm welcome to Miss Leanne Rhymes.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. And I mean, I was even telling Crystal about one band I got a chance to see. They actually opened up for Motley Crue, and that was a group called Axe. And I think they only had like one. There was only one video I know of them that ever hit MTV, and that was what was that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done forgot it.
Yeah. Rock and Roll Party in the Streets.
Yeah. Mike, you've been hiding and listening because you haven't been commenting.
Yep, Deep Purple's good. I never have had a chance to see them. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my music foray, it goes. Like I said, I like country. I like the classics. From the oldies as far as like back in the 50s. Not really much as far as music from today. I don't like rap. Don't like speed metal. Don't like grunge. It's like no. Don't make me throw up. You don't want to see what I had for dinner, and I don't want to see what I had for dinner right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can get into. Now there's a couple of artists I like that Crystal's going, no. And they both basically do the same thing. One is Bob Rivers.
Don't blame you, Mike.
But
oh, hi, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen. But like I said, Bob Rivers and the other one and the other artist been around just about as long, but Mr. Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'll play like this. We were at Walmart down there in Montgomery, and it's like can't find a good radio station. So okay, fine. Let's find some CDs. We can pop them in. We can listen to them, on the way back. I saw one CD there. It's like, oh, okay, I'll get that one. And Crystal's going, It's like, what? You don't want to listen to? You don't want to be going down the highway rocking out to some Dancing Queen? She goes, no, ABBA.
No. I told you would have been sleeping on the floor outside. Forget the couch. You would have been outside.
Well, remember, we bought all that before heading back home.
Well, no, we got ABBA. We got the CDs.
Yeah, I know.
The day before.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't start listening to them till on the way home.
I know ABBA wasn't going to leave the store even if you'd put it in the basket.
Well, I guess I'd be listening to it myself then.
No, it would have been put on a shelf as we were walking out before we got near the checkout.
Yeah.
I told you that horror story.
I know. You told me. Now, I will admit, I would like to go over to. I still like to go over to jolly old England.
Oh no, Mike! I've had the Disney's greatest hits, 1, 2, and 3. I had to listen to that. I had to listen to CD 1 for an hour and 15 minutes.
Nope.
6 hours later, I'm listening to number 2 for an hour and
Oh,
15 minutes.
oof.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then we
Now,
get home and they pop in number 3
yeah.
for about 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, I know
Yeah.
for me, like I said, as far as new stuff, like I said, it's very, very little. Now, what was it? Imagine Dragons. I like them.
Radioactive.
Radioactive and Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder is actually the first one I heard, and
Oh,
it's like,
God. No. Let it go.
yeah, let it go right out the window.
Hmm.
No, and that do not mention that movie, please. That I'll like this. That movie is a very sore subject for me, and Crystal knows why.
Yes. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and 98 Degrees. Those were my jam. But Tom, when all those came out, they were my deal. Also, oh, I was in my mid-20s when they came out. That I could deal. There was one.
Yeah.
Can't remember it. I don't really care. Yeah, Britney Spears came out, and I know. Lorna, I have never heard the full Baby Shark song at all. And I am
I don't.
very, very happy not to.
Yeah. What's her name?
Christina Aguilera?
No. What's that one that when we're sitting at that little Mexican restaurant outside the flea market?
Couldn't
I
tell
was
you.
mentioning, and Chris was the one that says, "Oh, that's what's her name?"
Selena.
No, not Selena. Not Selena y los Dinos. I had a chance to see her in concert and didn't. No.
Lorna, what little I've heard of it, I'm trying to forget. Ricky Martin. No.
What, Live in La Vida Loca?
Yeah, Vaya con Dios para Ricky Martin. Brandon, one more time, and Vaya con Dios, you.
Yeah. No. Oh, geez, I'm trying to remember.
Spice Girls?
No. No.
Okay, all these guys came out when I was 20, in the 20s.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Oh, Firework.
There's a couple of songs by Katy Perry I like. Yeah.
Firework and Dark Horse. Those are the two I like.
Roar and Dark Horse, because Dark Horse, that's the one, remember I was playing for y'all, because that's what they did at the Keys Feast.
Yeah.
Because they would take songs and they would they'd have the same music and everything, and they would change the lyrics for a part of the show. Well, I kept hearing that one song, it's like, okay, I like that. And
okay. Mike, what you do when that happens is you start singing along with her. Brandon, I was born in 79. I grew up with all that stuff. I graduated high school in 97. I remember all of that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget it. It's not working.
Yeah. But I tell you what's really weird. In fact, I was going down the road one time, and all of a sudden I hear that music coming on the radio, and I'm thinking King's Feast, and it's like, okay. I mean, actually beforehand, it's like I'm hearing the music. I'm going, where do I know this from? Oh, King's Feast, but it's not the same lyrics. What the? I mean, they took, was it Toby Keith's, was it Little Red Solo Cup? And they had the same music, but it's Feast Hall Mug is what they call it.
Mm.
And they'd be singing that. But like I said, it was, Dark Horse, but it's, how does it go now? You know what you're paying for, and you want to know,
Up church, yep.
Yeah. But anyways, it's like, are you ready for the next course? And then they would tell you what the next course of the meal would be.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep.
that
So
particular one, right? But that particular one was lobster bisque, and so they wound up doing by the B-52.
Oh, hi Doug, hi Lori.
Hey Doug, Lori, how y'all doing? Oh, some Nazareth.
Let's see. Danny and Chris both sang along to the Disney songs.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I could get them to listen to that was not F this, F you, Kiss My, and all that. Because this is in 2002, 2004 when they were born, so 2008.
Yep.
When they were 4 and 5.
Yeah, Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
Yeah, those are some good ones. Oh yeah, what's her name? Stevie Nicks. I had to get dragged to go see her. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, now I can even listen to Cast and Bronze. I love listening to him play.
Brandon, those are really good. My favorite to listen to as a singer is Barry White.
That deep voice.
Uh-huh. I actually had an employee of my brother. He read poems on a radio show once a week.
Right.
He recorded 3 poems for me. And I got together with my kid's dad, moved twice, and lost it. I used to go to sleep to that just because his voice was almost as deep as Barry White.
No.
And a minute into it, I was out.
Hey, you know what, sweetie? If we ever get a chance to get over to England, maybe we can get Lorna to be a tour guide for us.
Yeah. Mike, join the club. That's what my daughter does. When she's in the car with me, I don't have a radio. No. It's whatever she plays.
Tom, my boss loves Springsteen. As a matter of fact, he flew, I think, to New York just to go see him in concert. And then they went flying somewhere else a week later to see him again on the same tour.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, he's okay. Not one of my favorites.
I would have loved to have seen Bon Jovi. No, he meant tour, not tour. Yeah. I know, honey.
Yeah. Give me a tour guide.
Though if you
can
can
be
get
our
us to the
tour
bottom
guide.
of the tour, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going and seeing that.
Dr. Hook, I like. Yeah. It definitely got Bob Seger. Yeah. Night Moves. Yeah. Now, I know there's one place in England that I would love to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly, Doug and Lori.
believe it or not, it's not really would have to be London. London, yeah, it probably okay, but that's not the main place I want to go to. For me, I want to go to Dartmoor. Dartmoor, Devonshire.
This will shock you. In London, there is an underground market. It's not like a black market or anything. It's just underground and miles long.
No, Hellboy's already been there.
Really? Got to see that episode.
It's in the first movie.
But I would like to go there for the shopping because that's where you get all the offbeat indie style clothing.
Yep. And Lorna, I was going to say the main reason I want to go Dartmoor, Devonshire, is because I'm a very, very big fan of Sherlock Holmes. Of course, that was where they had the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, my two favorite ones would have to be another names. It's like, bleh. Okay, brain, stop and think. I guess I need a new memory stick put in. Too much. The RAM is going. I know it's Nigel Bruce and Am. Because that was the one that played Watson.
Well, then,
Basil Rathbone. To me, Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce were the two best ever to play Sherlock Holmes. And yes, I have seen the two that's got Downey in them. And I'm actually, when I'm watching both movies, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see this part being part of from reading the Holmes stories and everything.
Oh, Lorna, I am so proud of you for being able to find that. So, because I know those are hard to find even when they were new. Mike, love your selection.
Yep. Yep, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. It's quite elementary, my dear Watson. And yes, Lorna, as you can tell, yes, I do. I do have a slight. I will do an English accent. I know I'll butcher it probably, but that's because I go to different Renaissance festivals, and that's actually where Crystal and I were at. Is at campgrounds for the Texas Renaissance Festival. And the main reason I was wanting to go is because for Pride of Bedlam, which is the pirate band that plays out there.
Yeah, and the next Ren Fair we go to will probably be in the car, depending on the time of year. And
the next one's going to be in June, first weekend of June.
I won't be wearing what I bought to that.
Right. Of course, I don't know if I'll be going up on the trike or if I'll be going car.
Okay, well, after that one.
Okay, the one after. Okay, you're talking about the one after Castle?
Mm-hmm.
That would probably then be TRF because that's going to be the only other one going on in this area. Because I'm not going to. Unless we go to Minnesota or Maryland. And I don't see that happening.
Not for a few years, no.
Nope. Now, if they do DLH again next year, I'm definitely going to see about finding one of those little camping trailers to pull behind the trike.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, the tops that I bought,
Yeah.
I'm not wearing those to Castle, but I would wear them to TRF.
Okay.
So, yeah, you would, and I would want pictures of that.
Okay. Yeah, Wayne, gotta have some Uncle Ted. Of course,
Night, Tom.
he's only a few hours down the road from me.
Yep, my the basis
Yep, good
from
night, Tom.
Home Free is from there.
From where? Austin?
No, Needlemeyer.
Oh. Because that's where Ted Nugent's from. That's where he's living, down in Austin.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'll wear those tops. I might wear them at Castle. It depends on how warm it is.
It's probably going to be pretty warm in June.
It
as long as there's no rain. I had enough of that.
But the skirt and top, you would have to bring them up for me to wear.
I can pack those.
I know.
But, of course, that means I'd have to dig out some of my stuff, too, since I didn't wear any of it down there.
Yeah.
I could have, but didn't.
Yeah.
Yep. But,
okay, let me get my phone, Lorna, because I've got to look that up there.
So, Miss Lorna, how badly am I butchering the King's English?
Oh, sweet, Lorna.
What's that?
We were talking about the Sherlock Holmes picture or coin that she has, because she's a coin collector, and I'm not going to butcher it by trying to say what the word is for a collector. And she just sent me a picture of the 50-cent piece that has Sherlock Holmes on it.
Ooh, that I wouldn't mind having.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you, Lorna, one thing I've been watching on YouTube, there's a guy called Christopher Collects, and there's a few others, and he's going out and he's buying a 500-pound, it's not the weight-wise, but it's 500 pounds of the 2-pound coins, the collector coins. And I'm going, damn, I would love to be able to get my hands on some of those that they minted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one that he was constantly griping about, because it took him almost a year to find, was Commonwealth Games Wales. It took him a long time to find that one. But it's like, I've never heard about Brunel, and they did 2 coins for him, Paddington Station, and then they've got the Brunel portrait. And I wound up watching the thing on YouTube about Brunel, and it's like, wow, this guy was smart in all the different things he was doing, and everything that he'd built and designed. Unfortunately, one of the things that he had been an engineer for was for a bridge that he didn't live long enough to see it completed, but they did finish it afterwards, and it's still standing to this day.
She says your accent's good.
Thank you, my lady. No, Stephen, that would be very difficult to sleep in the my little caliber. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind being able to get my hands on some of those 2 pound coins. Um, I know that you've got the Britannia, which replaced technologies. You've got 2015, you got 2016, 2015. I know is a lot rarer because it was a low mintage year. I know you've got the Navy Centenary. There's two versions of it. You've got the regular one, and you've got the error coin, which is they had a little bit something messed up on the die that made it look like a flag and everything. It wasn't supposed to be there. Let's see, the Great Fire of London, Rugby. There's about, I think there's almost 30 of them that they came out with. Of course, you got the Navy Centenary, they got the Army Centenary. Yeah. So okay, so you've seen some of his videos. Yeah, I've been watching his and I'm learning about those coins. It's like, man, I wish I had a way of getting my hands on those. Not technology, because those all go back to the bank. But yeah, I mean, if I get my hands on some of those, I wouldn't mind. I would love to be able to collect them myself.
10,000 pounds just for one coin.
Yep. That I can believe. I mean, well, sweetie, you and I, we've been talking. Was it the 1943 copper penny? That one's going up to if you can even find one, we're talking around $1 million for a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that about 2-3 years ago, I'm still looking for one. That was I think 2018 Philadelphia dime. They don't know how many of them were minted, but undoubtedly there was something that got down inside of there, some debris, and it was literally scratching the coin before it got stamped. They don't know how many of them got out in circulation, but those are worth money.
Yeah, I believe it, Lorna.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me because that's not, I grew up with you. This coin is worth this. That's it. Doesn't matter that it's extra or not, that it hasn't been, that it's a gold coin or anything like that.
Right. That's just like for us, what was it, 1923 gold double eagle?
Yeah.
I'm not for sure if that's the correct year or not, but yeah, it's like.
Night, Brandon.
Night, Brandon. Take it easy. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Pagan. Yep. I mean, not only coins, but also even paper currency can be worth money. I know people, I mean, like I was showing her, whenever I get bills back, first thing I do is I'm looking at the serial numbers, because something in the serial number could be making that thing worth more money. And I'm always looking for star notes. I find a star note, no, it's going in the collection.
Hi, Pagan Wizard.
But, hey, Lorna, how often do you see those collectible 2-pound coins? Hey, maybe I got me a way. I got someone over there can get them for me, and I can just do the exchange of money. Just got to figure out what how much U.S. currency is for English.
I think it's just over $3 per pound, or close to.
Hang
Give
on,
me a second.
I'm going to do a Google search.
Well, I'm already there, so. £0.72 sterling is $1. So yeah, it'd be 2 pounds would be close to $3. It'd be 2.16 pounds sterling for $3.
Okay, so
Yeah, I know, Pagan. That's what he keeps doing with my money. he got slightly upset with me because I had 5 sequential $20 bills.
yeah.
and and then I came home and daughter came down. I no longer had 5 sequential $120 bills.
Yeah, Mason, I know what they are, and no, never have. But yeah, that's a star note. Yeah, because like Pagan was saying, when the Bureau of Printing and Engraving, when they're making them, they start off with a sheet that's for 64 notes, and you get like one side printed and everything in one color, and they're checking them to make sure there's no errors and everything. They get cut down to 32. Then the other side's printed with the other color.
Hi,
And
Andy.
Hey, Andy. Then after that, they get cut down to 16, in which they get the seal and serial numbers put on, and then they're constantly being checked for errors. Like I said, if they do find an error, okay, after it's been serialized, they have to keep those in order and get them out there. So they will basically print that same bill over again with the same serial number, but put the star on the end of it to say it's a replacement note. And they do it every time they do a run.
Sorry, Pagan. It was my daughter. She got my money. I have no problem with that.
No. Yeah, but the only problem, Lorna, is the fact is that if I go on eBay, they're going to want premium money for those coins. That's my only problem, because that's one thing with Christopher. He's always going, especially with the it's that one that's got the histories. It was the English writer from years ago. Did all the stories, and I know his name and everything. I can't think of it right now. But you got the crown on one side. You've got the mask. Damn, what's his name? Come on, Lorna, help me out. Shakespeare. The 3 coins by Shakespeare. How do I start a lawn boy? I have no idea. I guess like you'd start it like a regular mower. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. At least you made it for this one.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, but Lauren, like I said, for me, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I know you got the Shakespeare's, the 3 coins by him. Like I said, according to what I see on Christopher Collects and everything, those coins are big.
Oh, she has the Shakespeare's.
Oh, you have all three? Got any extras?
Yeah. I liked one she had up. It was the Peter Cottontail.
Oh, that's the new. Was it the 50p coins that they've got out? No, I didn't get a haircut. The only hair that got cut was this right here. That'd be back at work.
Yeah, and I liked your scruffly.
I know, but being at work and everything, being painting and everything, I didn't cut it for yesterday, but it's like this morning before going to work, it's like, okay, I need to shave because something tells me, yep, sure enough, I had to go paint today.
Night, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hi, Mike.
Mark.
Appreciate you stopping by. You take it easy. And the word you were probably thinking of is a numismatist.
Yeah.
That's not the word for a coin collector. It's it's a definition of someone who knows about coin collecting as far as what value and what to look for.
Oh, that'd be nice, Lorna. You don't have to, but it'd be nice.
That would be very appreciative. I'd really love that. Because like I said, I mean, if you find them and you want to do regular, even face value, yeah, I could do that. I mean, I forget how many of them that y'all have over there. And I love the fact that you've got the edge inscription, and each coin's got its own.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin. Cheers, bro. About $2.
Well, there goes about $30 for me. No, I've got about 20. Yo, whoa.
Wow. But yeah, as far as $2 bills, about $2. The only ones that are going to be worth more than that, more than face value, would have to be the older ones. And when I say older ones, I'm talking about the ones prior to 1976. Because that's the one that still has the Monticello on the back of it. It doesn't have the signing of the Declaration of Independence on there. And they actually brought it back for, the 200, the bicentennial.
I'll have to look and see what I got.
I actually do have one. I don't know where I've got it hidden at, but I do have one. I don't remember if it's from either 27 or 28. I think it's 1927. But it is a $2 bill.
Lorna?
Thank you. Thank you, love.
I will get when he gets that in, I will get a
unboxing.
He will do an unboxing, and I will get a video of him on his knees saying thank you.
Yes, I would be definitely doing that.
Then after I help him stand up.
Yeah. Now, if you can find the, was it the abolition slave trade one that's not textured, with the little initials and everything below the date, that would be nice to have. And I'm probably the only one on here that knows about that. Yeah, Pagan. That's the thing. They did not. Actually, in '76 was the first year they did start printing $2 bills. Prior to that, they were not making them. I don't remember. I think it was back in the '60s when they had another run of $2 bills. And I'll play like this. A lot of people don't realize that those are real. And I've seen videos on YouTube about people getting the police called on them for trying to spend them. This guy, he literally was arrested, thrown in jail. They actually called the Secret Service out on him. The police showed the $2 bill to Secret Service and said, it's real. What the hell did you arrest him for? You're trying to arrest a guy for trying to spend real U.S. currency? They let him out.
No apology or nothing. They just let him out.
Yeah.
Horse blanket notes? That one I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Now, the silver and gold I have.
Yep. All right, Pagan, here's a question for you. What's the highest denominational bill ever printed? A lot of people don't know.
Is it the 500? Ah, okay, that would be why.
Okay, yeah, they call them horse blanket because up to a certain time, all U.S. notes were, they were the big notes, and then they shrunk them down to what we've got.
$1 million, $1 million. Or 10,000 by Mark C.
Actually, no. The biggest was a 500,000 banknote.
I said 500, period.
They did make 500s. They made 1,000. They made 1,000. They made 5,000. There were 10,000. There were 20,000. There were 100,000 banknotes. But the highest one ever printed was a $500,000 banknote. And those were basically before internet and everything, to transfer money from one bank to the other, they actually did send cash.
Yeah.
So these were treasury notes or bank notes that was sent from one bank to the other. So if they wanted to send, like, okay, we got to transfer $10 million, instead of sending it all in, say, $100 bills, they were sending them in $500,000 notes.
Okay. Okay, I understand where Pagan's coming from. You look at Lorna's.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Lorna. For me, it would just be cool just to have them. It doesn't. I'm not going to collect them, or I don't plan on it. Let's put it that way.
Yep. And I've got some of those, Stephen. Yep. I got some of those Buffalo nickels.
Yeah. I have
some Mercury dimes.
Yeah, I got some of those. I also have some Egyptian and Chinese yen.
Okay.
Now,
I never got much into foreign currency.
It just showed up.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some Canadian coins.
But now I have to go hunt and find it because it got packed, and I don't know where I packed it.
Now, of course, I do have some Mexican pesos.
Oh, I got them all over the place.
Yeah.
I can get Canadian quarters.
Yep.
It's dimes left, right, and sideways. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have seen 3 seal pennies, Stephen, in my lifetime.
I've got several of them.
I had 2 of them put away, and my money went missing.
Ooh. I still know where mine are.
Huh?
I said, I know where mine are. Of course, right now, it'd be very, very difficult to get to them. Because all my coins and stuff like that are in one particular place. And right now, it would take me a while just to get them dug out. And I'm not going to that right now.
No, if you don't need to, don't do it.
Now,
Mark C., what are Kagarants? Ed!
hey, it's Ed the old tech guy.
Ooh, Danars. Not bad.
Appreciate it. Hey, what happened to the 3 Toogles tonight? I was looking for that and it's like, huh? What happened?
And I've known since 11 o'clock this morning that you weren't going to.
Yeah. I didn't know that because I've been so busy with work and everything. And Ed, you need to, we need to talk on the phone.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I think I got about 2 or 3 pesos, Ed, and that's about it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, matter of fact, I was at the junkyard one time, and I think I found 10 50 peso coins sitting in like the glove box of a car or the little center console. It's like, okay, boom. And I think they're all silver too.
Yeah, I have one. I'm not sure if it's a peso or not, but it's silver surrounded by gold or gold colored metal.
Probably some brass.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, ow. Okay.
Yeah, Jefferson, I saw you. I got the notification that you got the video up. Yeah, Lorna. Man, like I said, you do not know how much I would appreciate it. You know, if you would do that. Cause like I said, because I know, like I said, I could go on eBay and everything. I've looked at them, and it's like, I can't afford those, especially with shipping and everything. It's like, I mean, now I'll admit I wouldn't mind having, you know, One Technologies and everything. Of course, I do know that the 2015 is supposed to have an error on it where when you flip it over, the queen is supposed to be at a different angle. Oh, yeah. Those are worth Cougaran, yeah. That's definitely a South African. And those are gold too. Because those things are worth some big money. I mean, they're worth more than face value because of the price of gold.
Mark, autocorrect sucks.
Yeah. And was it Lord Kitchener? Is what they call the mule coin. On one, where it's got his face and everything, and if you flip it over, the mule is where it doesn't say 2 pounds up underneath on the other side. Yes, I do watch a lot of his videos, and I've learned a lot about the 2-pound coins from England. I don't watch any of the 10p or 50p that he's got. Those are not seem to be as interesting. I mean, I do know that I've seen 1 or 2 videos where what was it, the 10p coins where it's got the letters of the alphabet on it. Yeah.
Nope, I'd take wooden nickels if they were made right.
As long as it comes from a cigar store Indian.
Yep.
Yeah. Those would be the ones worth money. How do we start talking about coins? Oh, because Lorna. Blame all this on Lorna because she's over in the UK.
Yeah. Pagan Wizards kind of got a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says 10 P's have A to Z.
See, like I said, I do watch the Christopher Collect. Now, I do know there are other coin collectors out there in England that's got their own channels, but I really don't watch them. I find Christopher a little bit more, as they say, entertaining, and he explains it a little bit better than some of the other guys.
Hashtag blame Lorna.
Yeah. And see, like I said, I know about the 10p being from A to Z. Yeah. And I know there's some that he hadn't even been able to find yet. But like I said, they're in circulation.
Go-to movie? Lord, I don't have one.
I've got a few of them. As far as, Justin, you talking about as far as favorite movie? Yeah. Okay.
Or is it, when you have a certain mood, you go watch this movie?
Yeah. Or if it's, or are you talking about one that if you see it's on, you've seen it,
You can recite it.
Yeah. I've got one of those.
Blade, Lorna, that's a good one.
Yeah. For me, let's see if y'all can figure it out. Is a mask muffling my voice?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it depends on the mood. If it's, I want a movie just to sit and cuddle and talk to with, it's going to be probably Big with Tom Hanks.
Oh, you want to play piano with your feet?
What I could watch 1,000 times? Grease and Grease 2.
Grease I can handle. Grease 2 I got bored with. It's like, really?
Grease 2 was the cheesy, why not?
Yeah, that's like, okay. I started watching it. It's like,
Ed,
boring.
those are, the first two are when I'm missing my dad and my uncle. Aliens is when I want to get a laugh. Horror movies do not make me laugh. Do not make me scared. They make me laugh, most of them. Oh,
Nice, Ed. Now for me, I have a couple others. Of course, one of them is 2 days ago. I saw a rig big enough to haul that tanker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me. And one that I showed clips to Crystal the other day, and it's got Sam. You say he didn't look correct without his mustache.
Oh, Elliot.
Sam Elliott, yeah. And that would be in We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. I love that movie. That is a good one. But for me, of course, The Road Warrior, another Mel Gibson. But then, like I said, the other one is Deadpool.
Yeah,
I'll agree
Pagan.
on that.
They were so cheesy. They were beyond stupid.
Yeah,
So
and of course, Blues Brothers 2 wasn't the same without John Belushi in it.
no.
No. Yeah. But yeah, I can watch those. Um, now, almost any, like I said, hey, go back to Sherlock Holmes. Have to be Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. I can sit there and watch any of their movies.
Okay, Justin, I just popped your Tool video on Watch Later.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch it later.
Because I will probably go to bed right after the stream. I don't blame Belushi for doing that.
Yeah. Errol Flynn and Captain Blood.
Mm.
That actually has Basil Rathbone in it. Yeah, an English actor being French.
Why not? Might have an easier time with the accent than most Americans would.
All right.
You're welcome.
Yep. But yeah, I mean it's I got a lot of it just depends upon what mood I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's going to determine as far as what mood I'm going to be in. I can watch Down Periscope over and over. Yeah. If I want to, or you can go back to The World's Fastest Indian. That's a really good movie.
I need to see that one.
Because that's got Anthony Hopkins in it. As the guy from New Zealand.
Sleepless in Seattle. Or a really good newish one to that mark. It was like 15 years later. Was You've Got Mail. It was basically the same concept, just updated.
Oh, you're talking about sequels and stuff like that?
No. Sleepless.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Tombstone's good. But you're talking about how the original movie was good and part 2 was...
Bombed.
Yeah. Okay. I can give you one on that. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Never saw number 2.
Shock Treatment it lacked a lot.
I never saw it.
Now, I do have Rocky Horror Picture Show on video. It's actually on DVD. I've actually got the English version, which has a deleted scene out of it.
Mm-hmm.
American audiences never got a chance to see.
Justin, I've not watched the Saw series. Pagan Wizard, the first time I saw that, boyfriend got exercised because all 3 of those guys are hot.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
And then some.
Yeah.
Quick and Dead was a good one also.
Yeah. Oh, talk about that. How about Quigley Down Under?
You need to quit talking or you're going to be in trouble next time I see you.
Oh, Gran Torino? Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I didn't like the ending on it, but yeah. Get off my lawn.
So want to say that to quite a few people are in here.
Yeah.
Get your damn dogs off my lawn.
Yeah. But like I said, yeah, one of my favorite lines from Quigley Down Under is, I'm new around here. Is everybody as butt ugly as you 3?
I've only seen part of Gran Torino, so yeah.
Yeah. Gran Torino was good.
It was
Kelly's Heroes. That's another good one.
What
with
one?
Clint Eastwood. Kelly's Heroes.
Mm.
I mean, it's got a long list of actors in it. Carol O'Connor. There's Don Rickles in it. Telly Savalas. Yeah.
You're gonna make me Google Wizard.
The only actor who's ever played Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. Oh. I would say Kurt Russell. Yep, Dances with Wolves, that's another good one.
Mm-hmm.
The Postman was good. I do like him in Waterworld. Oh, so it's not Kurt Russell?
Douglas Fowley?
Who?
Oh, I'm looking.
Oh, talking about movies. Yeah, talking about MASH. I can watch that one. Yeah, like, I didn't want your steaks cooked. I can't say the part before that. I'd like to, but nope. Pagan, I had no idea on that as far as Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday.
Yeah, and Google's not coming up right.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Kilmer?
Okay. I didn't. Yeah. After saying that, yeah. Green Mile's good. Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, I like Green Mile. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Uh-oh. All right, I'll have to watch that one later. Client Graphics just posted a video.
Who?
Client Graphics. Yeah, he just had one. All right, bam. It's already after 11 o'clock. Yeah. Starsky and Hutch was okay. I like the TV series better. And that when it comes to Smokey and the Bandit, it'd have to be 1 and 2. 3 was not as good because it didn't have Burt Reynolds in it. That's the Three Toogles.
Yeah, I just saw Wyatt Earp's Revenge was in 2012.
Huh.
Way back.
Okay. Another good one with Kurt Russell, 3,000 Miles of Graceland. That was a good one.
And Tombstone was in 93.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know it had been that long ago. Stop that dancing up there.
Okay, I have not seen the new Mortal Kombat. My son said it's good. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful on that one now. Not
I never
Justin.
got
You
into
stay
that.
safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That had, oh, man. She also portrayed Patsy Cline, too. She was also in the Bruce Willis movie.
Which Die Hard?
Yeah, she was actually in both of them. She played his wife. I know her name. I can't think of her right now.
Muldowney?
Yeah, Heart Like a Wheel was good. I love that movie.
I'm on IMDb.
Bonnie Bedelia. Yeah, Bonnie Bedelia. She played
Die Hard 2, Holly McClane.
Yeah, that was Holly McClane, was Bonnie Bedelia. But she was also playing the part of Shirley Muldowney. And I got a chance to actually meet Shirley Muldowney. The same day I got a chance to meet Big Daddy Don Garland.
Mason, he's got a trike and it is comfortable. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, Mason, I did a video, about a month ago on when I swapped out the mufflers on it. And I like the new sound because a lot deeper rumble. Because they don't have the baffles in it. It's basically like kind of like a glass pack, a cherry bomb glass pack. It's just a straight through, and you got the surrounding on the outside of the pipe and everything. But yeah, I did get a chance to actually meet Shirley Muldowney at the Texas Motorplex. A few years back, she wasn't racing. She was just as a spectator. I also got a chance to meet, like I said, Big Daddy Don Garlitz out there. I've met several of the other drivers that have been out there. As a matter of fact, Eddie Hill, who's from Wichita Falls. Okay, several years ago, they were having the Fall Nationals at the Motorplex. And they were doing their qualifying, I think, on is either that Thursday or that Friday. I don't remember. Like I said, this is back in the late 80s, early 90s. Anyways, he comes up. He's got his, the dragster and everything staged and everything after doing the burnout. He takes off, and all of a sudden the car makes a very hard left-hand turn right into the wall. Totally destroys the dragster. Mind you, they're doing qualifying. And so they got a spare chassis. So they pull that spare frame, bare frame. I mean, there's nothing on it, just a plain tubing. That's it.
You're a 2012 trike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, the Tri-Glide is 2000. It's 2012, and the Wide Glide, that's 2011. And I've done videos on both of them. You'll have to go back and look. Like I said, I've got for Blue Angel and Fat Albert. That's the names of them. But they started rebuilt. They started transferring everything they could onto that spare frame, and about that time, it started raining and raining and raining. His crew spent all night, I mean, literally all night long, putting a brand new dragster together, steering, wheels, body, engine, everything. They canceled that weekend's races because of all the rain that we were getting. And they actually had to come back the following week. Well, I got talking to him while his crew was working on the dragster, and come to find out that one of the supports for the rear wing had broken right as he took off, and it punctured the left rear tire, and that's what shot the car in the wall. Now, in my backyard right now, I've got the right rear tire autograph that came off that dragster that got destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, and that's something that I remember. There was that one episode that they were in the doctor's office, and the nurse went to go take his blood pressure and puts the cuff and everything around his neck. I'm not going to forget that one. That was funny. And she starts pumping it up, too. No, I never met him. Don't want to. Because he seems like to be a jerk. That plus he drives a Ford. He drives the Found on Road Dead. But yeah, oh yeah, all those were. Benny Hill, yeah, he was funny as.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I have a Toby Keith autographed shirt.
Yeah.
Really, Pagan. Let us know how you really feel on that one.
Yeah. Now I do have one shirt that is autographed, and unfortunately, he has passed away several years ago. But it was by Tex Hill, who was one of the pilots from the Flying Tigers. Yeah. And let's see how many people know who the Flying Tigers are. Yeah, he did. Don Gar, because he was the first one to come out with what we know as a top fuel dragster. Because there's so many different drivers getting hurt or killed. Because when the engine, beforehand, the slingshot dragster, which is what everybody had, when those engines blew up right in front of you, all that stuff's coming right back at you. And he said, nope, let's put the engine behind, make it safer. But that's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize, that Don Garlis was the first one to have a rear engine dragster. And what is he up to, Swamp Rat? 30, 40, something like that. Yeah. Tex Hill with the Flying Tigers, they were the ones that was part of the American volunteer group that went over to fight the Japanese out of China in 1941. And they were flying the P-40 Tomahawks. Pagan, he's been working on that for about 3 or 4 years now. That's old news on that one. He's actually been running it and trying to get high enough times on it. But the problem he's got right now is getting the battery capacity to be able to supply enough power for the engine to get it going down the track. I think right now he's still in the 200s.
Sorry, Ed. You can, as long as you don't bring me Stacy's mom.
TMI, Oh, so that's what Jehu does on the side, huh? Or is that Dale? Yeah, he like I said, I know he wants 300, but the problems that they're having with that, I think last time I heard he hadn't even hit 250 yet out of it. I'd like to see him do it. I honestly would like to see him hit the 300 mark. Because that's one thing about here at the Motorplex. I think it's the first track ever for 300 miles an hour and first ever break into the 4-second mark. That. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see that happen. I really would like to see him hit 300 with the electric dragster. Now, I wasn't watching Benny Hill on PBS. It was actually shown on Channel 11, which was a independent station at the time, and it was always 10 o'clock at night. But I do remember seeing there was one episode in which the sensors didn't quite flip it fast enough because they came up on that one part, and as she turned around, yeah, she definitely had on no bra, and you could see everything for just a split second. Oh, how about Jungle Pam? Okay. How about Tom the Mongoose McEwen and or was that the snake? But of course, you had the snake and the mongoose. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she definitely was a looker. Yeah, I like Benny Hill. Yeah, it's like stop that dancing up there. Yeah. Hey, Ed, it could have been PBS for you. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, Channel 11. Of course, now that's it's gone to being CBS because Saturday nights at that time, I think at 8 o'clock they had the World Championship Wrestling from the Sportatorium or Will Rogers Coliseum. Yep. There were a lot of people actually were in the military that became. I mean, look at Jimmy Stewart. He was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been a lot of actors that actually were in the military. Hey guys, hey, I appreciate y'all being here. It's almost 11:30, and like I'm always saying, yep, it's a school night. So I know Crystal's got to get some sleep. I got to get some sleep. Ed, you and I need to talk. So after I shut this down, give me a call, please. So I appreciate everybody showing up for it and being in the chat and everything. Hey, it's been wonderful. I enjoy these. So hopefully, later in the week I'll be able to do another one, and y'all stop by. Till next time, hey, don't forget hit the thumbs up for me. That helps. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it. And if you have subscribed, make sure you got the bell notification. So that's about all I can say is, but I appreciate everybody that's been stopping by. Chatting has been fun.
Night, guys. You have fun.
Everybody have a good night.